is Indiana, where they fire up the crowd with the striking of the anvil, as it's time for football at Lucas Oil Stadium. Two teams ready to square off. It's the Tennessee Titans and the Indianapolis Colts. On the Tennessee sideline, you can look at their head coach. His guys loses a week ago trying to get back into the win column here. On the other sideline, the Colts head coach, Shane Steichen. His guys stuck in a bit of a losing streak, hoping the return home can be what they need. Mike Tirico and and with you, that's Cam Little set to start this. Off we go from Indianapolis. A good return as he takes it across the 30. The Colts offense going to take the field here for the first time. Leading this offense, their veteran quarterback.
In last week's game, the opponent just really neutralized him and, frankly, this entire passing game. Nobody was open. When they were, he missed some throws. Offensive line had some protection issues. It just overall was a poor performance. So they understand if they're going to come into today's game and have some success, they've got to find a way to get some explosive production and some efficiency out of this passing game.
Now they'll set up to throw. Open man, his tight end, Tyler Warren. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
Now, on 3rd and 2, they'll try and throw for it. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
That one complete to Pierce. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
Pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
On the give, this is Taylor. He'll push forward for about a yard. Dorian Williams in to make the play.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker, and they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Going to try to pick up the first down with his own read. This will not do the trick. They've stopped it behind the line. 4th down coming up.
You know, Mike, it's funny, when you're facing these really elite defensive linemen, sometimes it's easier to make them the read guy rather than actually try to block them. Unfortunately, they're elite for a reason, and sometimes they're still able to make the play like we saw here.
This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down. The Tennessee offense taking the field for the first time. They're led out by the #1 overall pick in the 2025 draft out of the U, out of Miami. It's Cam Ward.
The thing that stuck out to me, Mike, was when we met with him this week, immediately, right at the start of the production meeting, was his ability to take ownership of last week's loss. He said, listen, if I don't make those 2 interceptions, we probably win that game. And when you go back and watch the tape, I love how hard he is on himself. He played pretty good ball. If he can eliminate those couple bad throws, a couple bad decisions, when he's good, he is as good as there is in the NFL.
Short pass taken in by the tight end. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 7.
And that is incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game? They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up, they fail through the air, and we have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
The Colts offense ready to get going with their second possession. They'll search for the first point of this game as they begin the drive on 1st and 10. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line. He'll look to throw. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes.
And these are the type of splash plays that can have an impact, especially as the game goes on. So offensive line has to do a better job to make sure that they have this protection shored up and that this isn't a sign of things to come.
And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there, and they force 4th down. Looks like we have an injured Colt on that play. Athletic training staff's going to take a look, but this is a problem late in the season. So on 4th down, here's Corey Bojorquez to kick it away, as he'll take this a yard or two into his own end zone. Uh-oh. And it's a good return here, able to take it across the 50, set up the offense with a short field. The Titans offense and their running back set to go once more. You can see he's closing in on a rushing title, the league leader coming into the final 2 weeks of the season. Now a handoff, running right. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Here's Ward. Quick throw here is complete. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
That's good for a Titans 1st down. A gain of 9 yards. 1st down, Titans.
Shotgun snap for Ward. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 30-yard line.
Off the RPO, they'll get it to Brown. And he'll get about 3 here on 2nd down before he's out of bounds.
A gain of 4. And it's 3rd down.
Ward now on 3rd down. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he will have the 1st down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
They'll turn and hand this one off. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
17-yard line. 1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Fake the handoff. Now Ward. This one complete right side. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. Looks like we have an injured Colt on that play. Athletic training staff's going to take a look, but this is a problem late in the season. Here now, 3rd and 5. From the gun, here's Ward. Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. The Colts have come away with the football.
That was a great play by the defense, Mike. He got a little sloppy with ball security as he leaves the pocket. They're able to knock it loose and put an end to this drive.
Now, faking the give. And the pressure too great. He's sacked in the end zone. That's a safety. Well, that's certainly a way to break a 0-0 ball game. A safety, first point on the board, and the lead is now the bizarre score of 2-0.
Well, Mike, I don't think anybody had that on their bingo card. I mean, for a safety to be the first points of a ball game is pretty uncommon, but a great job there by the defense, capitalizing on the field position and coming away with the 2.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
We got to see a little taste of just the range this defense can play with. How well they can flow outside as this play gets stretched out. No problem for them not only to track the runner down, but stop him before he gets back to the line.
That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. It is 3rd and 10.
Brings up a 3rd down.
Back to throw is Ward. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. At the time he was able to get through to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down. The Colts offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. And he'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line. They'll gain 17 on that one. A very quick 1st down.
So, Mike, at the successful zone read play is that the quarterback understands which defender is he responsible for. That is the defender they're trying to put in a bind. In this case, he chooses the runner. The quarterback pulls the ball, and he's able to take off for a big gain.
He'll try again here. 2nd and 10. On play action, he'll set up to throw. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down. They'll look to throw. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. His 50th reception on the season, and he's got a 1st down to go with it.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in. We are through one. It's the Titans out to the early lead. We'll come back to Indianapolis in a moment. The Colts with the football to start this 2nd quarter. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 6. They'll look to throw again. Right side, that is hauled in by Warren. Look at the big guy rumble. And he'll take this one in. Tyler Warren. Touchdown Colts. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year. What a job to finish the play with a touchdown. The catch and carry, and the carry part, Greg, that was the most impressive there.
Well, you said it, Mike. The catch was nice, but it's what can you do after the catch that really separates guys in this league. And in this case, he did plenty because it ended up in a touchdown.
Makes the score Colts 7, Titans 2.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Titans offense and Marvin Harrison Jr. getting set for their next drive. He's been the man that makes this offense go. Currently number 2 in the NFL in terms of receptions for a wideout. Start on the ground, and that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down. of the guards able to get the football and get on it to keep possession. Throwing on third down, Ward. And he does all he can to get away, but they're going to get him right. Scrimmage, and it will bring up fourth down.
Ryan Stonehouse in punt formation for the Titans.
Oh, and not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free. Here's the Indianapolis offense now as they get set to take over once more. The lead is 5 as they're going to start with this first down. Here's a zone read to start the drive. And he'll get about 3 on that one. It'll be second down.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You can see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going short game.
This third and 6. He'll drop to throw. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
These pass rushers, they love these situations where they can just pin their ears back and go after the quarterback. They knew they had a chance to put an end to this drive, and they didn't let it go to waste.
Here's Corey Bojorquez now, as he's on to punt for the second time. Out comes the Tennessee offense. They get set to see what they can do. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. They'll run. He'll try the left side now. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line.
That's good for a Titans first down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
On 1st down, it's Ward. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's second down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Out of the gun, Ward. That one pulled in by Brown. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
A 5-yard pickup on the play. And it's 3rd down.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. They'll try to hit him with a screen. Searching for some kind of seam to go forward. It's not there. They get him behind the line. 4th down coming up. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line. They'll start this on the ground. It's Taylor. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11.
Now they'll set up to throw. That ball incomplete. Got the hands in there to break it up. Could have been a big gainer. Instead, it sets up a 3rd down. Back to throw. That's to the sideline and intercepted. And he's going to give his guys a short field to work with and a chance to take the lead.
And this is what comes when you decide to attack outside the numbers. You have to have a quarterback that's A, willing to make tough throws, and B, the arm strength to do it. He has the arm. I just think that one was a little too reckless, and they end up with a big interception.
The Titans offense ready to get back to work. They'll start from the plus side of midfield, looking to possibly take the lead here. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw, it's Ward. Firing right side, brought in by Brown. Here's a 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Throwing, Ward. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short. Try to pick this one up on the ground. Oh, the defense beats him in the backfield. They stopped him dead in his tracks. and set up fourth down.
A loss of a yard.
Here we go on fourth with Ward. He'll try to run for it. And he'll give himself up after picking up the first down. They convert with a gain of 15.
First down. A gain of
So they come to the line for first down and 10.
first down.
On play action, it's Ward. And this time the rush gets home. And down he goes. Work to do now as they come up on second and long. Shotgun snap for Wolves. To the outside. Catch made by Brown. 2 minutes remain here in this first half. We'll come back to Indianapolis after this. It is third and long. Throwing is Ward. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. Cam Little for this field goal attempt. This one from 52 yards away. Little's kick is good. And the Titans will cut the deficit down to 2.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
So first and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Right away, they'll set up to throw. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up second and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
That one complete to Pierce. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down.
Number 14, Alec Pierce.
They'll set up the screen to Taylor. And he's going to pick up the first down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it.
And the Colts, first down. First and 10 at the
In motion
33-yard
is
line.
Warren. They'll look to throw yet again.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hands. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest game.
To first downs, and they're at the 46 now. It's first and 10. He'll dump this off to Taylor. Complete.
Really well done here by the defense. Executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
And that is incomplete. On comes the punter now, as he's on to punt for Indianapolis.
Incomplete.
And we will not have a return on this one. Ball's going to hit and continue out of bounds. The Titans offense going to get it one last time here late in the opening half. They'll begin with first and 10. Quick throw here is complete. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up second and 5.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4.
And this time they'll just keep it on the ground. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. It is week 17. Playoff spots on the line, seeding on the line, coaching jobs may be on the line. Let's dive in. Our look around the NFL starts now. We begin at Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas. The Raiders at home to take on the Bengals.
teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. The return starts from the 5. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. The Titans offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. The third quarter begins with a run. Ooh, some hitting going on now. He was robbed right at the line of scrimmage.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he'll manage to get to the 33. Nick Cross will bring him down.
Nick Cross on the stop. A 2-yard gain on the play.
From the gun on 3rd down. In trouble, and down he goes. So it's 4th down. They'll call on the punt team as this drive quickly stalled out. So he's on to punt it away. Fair catch made here. The drive will start at the 23-yard line.
1st and 10.
The Colts offense ready for their first possession of this second half. The lead is 2, and they're going to try to make something happen here, starting with a 1st and 10. He'll start this drive by keeping it himself. And some good running there. He'll fall forward for about 7. Ball on the 32. It's 2nd and 2.
2nd and 2.
On the handoff, it's Taylor. Oh, Jonathan Taylor still going. And he will go all the way. Jonathan Taylor, touchdown Indianapolis. That touchdown, number 11 on the year. The extra point, up and good. And the Colts will make it a 2-score game as they are now up 9. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. A return now from the 4. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. Titans offense. See what they can do. They trail here by a couple of scores. The margin is 9 as this drive starts with 1st down. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Back to throw is Ward. Quick throw taken in. A tough spot. 3rd and long.
Brings up 3rd down and 11.
From the gun, here's Ward. He's got his tight end. That's Helm. And it will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
That's good for the Titans. 1st down. A gain of 30.
Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. Hey, that's about as exciting a 1-yard run as you're going to see all game. Found a way to dodge that first would-be tackler, but not much after that.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And a nice run. He's got a 1st down tackle made right at the 35-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
They'll stay on the ground. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down.
Tackled at the 25-yard line. 10 yards on the pickup. It's second and inches.
Here's a run going left. And he'll get the first down there. A pickup of about 5 yards.
Another Titans first down.
To throw is Ward. The short one taken in by Helm.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable second down.
Now a give on the ground, and no place to go. He's hit and taken down behind the line.
Taken
They
down.
need 8 as they come up for third down. Now it's Ward. Taking off, he'll try to get there. He'll get a dozen out of that one, scrambling his way to a first down. This has been some kind of march downfield now, so they pay it off with 6. It's first and goal. And this one blown up. Good surge and drop him. Loss on the play, back to the 9-yard line.
A loss of 3 brings up second.
Here's
and
Ward.
goal. At the 9.
He's got it at the 3. And he's so close to the goal line. Couldn't get that ball extended. They keep him out, and it sets up third and goal. Forced out left. Cam Ward. Touchdown Titans. That's his third rushing touchdown of the year. Extra point by Little is good. And the Titans will cut it to a 2-point lead. Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. Now return coming from the 7. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. There's Jonathan Taylor and the Colts offense heading back for their next possession. They'll begin with a zone read. Probably should have given that one up. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Behind the line of scrimmage.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's second and 11.
At the 28-yard line.
Downs goes in motion. He'll drop to throw. That one into the hands of Downs. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
That's a gain of 3. It's third and
They'll look to throw. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively, and it sets up fourth down.
fourth down.
The Colts about set to punt, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. This brought in out past the 20. And how about that? Nice return there, picking his way up past the 35-yard line. The Titans offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. They trail by 2, and will start this drive with first and 10. A toss left side, caught by his running back from the 41. Here's second and 8.
A gain of 2.
Out of the gun, Ward. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. He can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a third down.
Third down and 8 yards to go.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. He's got a man. That's Watson. And he will score. Christian Watson. Touchdown, Tennessee. Little on now for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Titans will up the lead to 5. Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. This returnable from the 4. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Colts offense ready to come back out for this next possession. But deficit is 5, so they'll try to put a drive together here. They'll begin it with 1st and 10. And they'll take this to about the 28. Terrific interior performer Jeffrey Simmons on the stop.
2 yards on the pick.
Back to throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
Number 80. It's a gain of 5.
Now, on 3rd and 2, that's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Cedric Gray. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the goal line. Nearly a pick 6, but he does set up the offense with 1st and goal.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
So now, after the interception, a sudden change situation. 1st and goal. Off the bootleg.
So after surrendering their 6th sack of the game, I looked down on the sideline, Mike, and found their offensive line coach. He grabbed his headset, removed it, and he slammed it on the ground. And truthfully, I don't blame him. His unit has been getting worked up front all day in pass protection.
Now Ward on 3rd and goal. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Touchdown, Titans. That is a dream scenario. The offense handed the ball 1st and goal. And Greg, they take it to the end zone for 6.
They're not going to have many easier drives than that, Mike. I mean, to get the ball, not only in a short field, but in a goal-to-go situation, you don't get a lot of those chances. You have to cash them in, and that's exactly what they were able to do.
Extra point by Little is good. And the Titans will extend this 3rd quarter lead. Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. Here comes a return from the 3. And he's going to be taken down there as we come to the end of the 3rd quarter. Looks like we have an injured Titan on that play. Athletic training staff's going to take a look, but this is a problem late in the season. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Now, faking the give. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5. At the 31.
On the ground, it's Taylor. He'll turn this into a gain of about 4. It's going to lead to 3rd down.
Tackle made at the 36-yard line. Brings up 3rd down.
They'll try to sneak it here. Trying to find any seam he can, but the push too strong in the middle. He didn't get there. It's 4th down.
No gain on the play.
And now this brings up a tough situation, Mike, because even if they were going to consider going for it on 4th down, how do you do so when you couldn't even manage to get a few inches on 3rd down? Disappointing result for them on that play.
And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. From the gun, here's a handoff. Able to make one man miss, but that's all. They get him, take him down behind the line. Looks like we have an injured Titan on that play. Athletic training staff's going to take a look, but this is a problem late in the season. shotgun snap for Wolf. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And it'll be taken down after a gain of 9 and third down. Coming up.
That's a gain of 10.
Let's give some credit to this offensive line. Once they identified the blitz, you could see them communicating with one another to make sure everybody is on the same page, and that's what gave the quarterback enough time and found the open man.
The backfield empty here for 3rd and 2.
Hey, we gotta switch it up, we gotta switch it up, we gotta switch it up.
Looking to throw, it's Ward. He's going to have the first down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
A gain of 9 yards. First down, Titans.
Throwing Ward. That's to the right side and incomplete.
Intended for number 3.
2nd and 10.
Incomplete. It leads to 2nd and 10.
Ward to throw again. To the outside, he's got Harrison. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20.
That's good for a Titans first down.
Right back to Harrison. He's got him again. And he's close to another first down. This is brought down just shy of the marker. Here's a run with their tight end. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Extra point by Little is good. And the Titans will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. This is fielded inside the 5. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. Here's Jonathan Taylor and the Colts offense heading back for their next possession. And it's hard to believe you could run the ball a whole lot better than he has. The vision, the cutback ability, the acceleration, the stats. It has all been on display throughout. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down. Now they'll set up to throw. And good work here defensively. They force him out after a gain of just a yard. And now it's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 9.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. This one down the field, but he'll wind up incomplete. The offense not coming off the fields, and here's 4th down. He'll take a deep shot for downs. That is incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on 4th. Gonna give the ball over on down. They'll turn and hand this one off. And he'll be out of bounds. That's a nice gain, though, on 1st down. A pickup of 7.
Out of bounds at the 24-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
They'll stick with him again. And he'll be close to a 1st down. A gain of a couple as they mark him just short.
He was taken.
It's going to be 3rd. They need 1.
A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and...
They'll run the sneak. And he will have a Titans first down. Able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Titans first down. 2 yards.
back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here, and he'll get about 5.
He's brought down at the 15-yard line.
Second and
It's a
5.
gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
Now, designed run with Ward. A pickup of 10, and it's going to set up first and goal.
A gain of 10 yards. That's good for the Titans. First down. First and goal, Tennessee.
From 6 yards out, it's first and goal. On the RPO, he'll just flip it forward. Quick throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete. Well, the receiver really didn't have much time to get himself open, so the incompletion brings up second down. Up the middle they go. And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts, but this one is about done. Line of scrimmage, the 3. Third and goal. So this one, a win for the visiting Titans. And it is a season sweep for them. They defeat their division rivals for the second time this year.
Put in that blender, hold on, who is you? Pat him down before he enter. Don't you hang with the ops, talking about he don't remember, trying to copy what I do. You is not a printer, cooped up, mate. Get they suit tucks begging. I ain't even got $2 for you. Roll call when I'm coming with me. No, this ain't jump ball, you can't jump with me, ball and jump me.